Good evening everyone, and welcome to the LNR Racing China here. We've got the 18-minute qualifying first, followed by the sprint race, and then followed by the feature race. Looking forward to tonight. It's my first time on comms for this league. We've got A. Riley winning the Drivers' Championship at the moment with 189 points, with the Aston Martin of Dunners chasing him down with 158 points. Mad Max a bit further back on 107 points in the Ferrari, with the Angry Dutch guy about 10 points further back from him. Midfield battle though is looking quite strong, with Jackie, Joseph, Blumchum, Ryan and Hindribo all only split by about 30 points here, so you could see a few changes in there today. The constructors standings, however, now that is what I call tight at the top. First you've got Aston Martin, then you've got the Haas, and then you've got Ferrari, and they are split by just 2 points. First, second and third split by 2 points, so this is going to be a key race for all three of them teams, Aston, Haas and Ferrari. But I wouldn't rule out the Alpine and Alfa Romeo just yet. They're just 20 points behind these guys, so they can still make an impact today if they can get some good points on the table. Once again, there's a bit of a midfield battle going on between the AlphaTauri, McLaren and Williams, with McLaren and Williams both joint on 103 points, and the Mercedes and Red Bull, unlike the real life F1, they find themselves at the bottom of the constructors table in this league, with Mercedes on 53 and Red Bull lingering behind on 28 points. So then we're in China. Let me just set everything up on the sidebars for myself. There we go. Ooh, someone's gone out on the inside. Is it raining? It doesn't look like it's raining. I think that was a bad choice there by Mr. J. I wouldn't have gone out on the insulas. It looks a dry track at the moment. It might rain in a bit, but I don't think he should have gone for the insulas straight away. Let's have a look there. Let's find someone who's on a fly lap. So we've got Jackie in the Williams then. Let's see what he can do as he's now going through the first sector here. He comes down here through sector 1, 24.8 for his first sector. Hard on the brakes there, gets the power down, nice feathering of the throttle there, I see. Making sure he don't light that rear end up. And he's spun it. Jackie has spun it. Coming round that fast left-hander in sector 2. He's caught the curb and he's spun it round. Got no damage on the car, but he's going to have very hot tyres. He's going to have to cool them down a little bit and go again. And if the rain is coming later in the session, we're going to help him running off there as well. Ooh, people are struggling with grip here. So, Malky is out as well. Malky has been on that fast left-hander as well. When his qualifying is over, he's retired his car. So he'll be at the back for the sprint race. Right, who's coming round to set the times then? So Joseph comes round in the Ferrari with a 1:32.8. Ryan's 2 seconds further back from him there. And Wolsey goes into second with the Mercedes. So Joseph then's looking like he's had a good lap there in the Ferrari. He's putting stuff straight up there. And the Ferrari are third in the Drivers' Championship, so they could do the points. But Blumchum has gone and beat him by only 0.082 of a second there. But then the other Ferrari has come back and hit out at the Aston, and the top 3 are split by 1/10 of a second here. And in terms of the constructors, Ferrari have the advantage right at this second over Aston Martin and the Haas team. With Malky retiring in the Haas there, not what they would have needed. They would have wanted some good points here today. Mad Max on pole. Blumchum has retired. Blumchum's lost it round. People are losing it on that fast left-hander in sector 2. Yeah, and Blumchum, who's second at the moment, has retired. Lost the back end there, I think. So let's find someone who has not set a lap right yet. Doesn't matter. Master Taff is coming round now to this. Down that long back straight, so his lap invalidated, so his lap's not going to count. And Mr. J's come straight into the pit. Definitely was not ready for the incident. So on the first laps then that people have put in, Mad Max has got the advantage, not by much, but Blumchum's out, so Mad Max is going to be ahead of that Aston Martin at least. And that's going to be key in the battle for the constructors here. Avoid's got himself into 4th here. Ben Harvey's into 5th. And Wolsey's into 6th here. So the top 6 are only split by 0.4 of a second. And I'm starting to see the first drops of rain here, which is not going to be good news for everyone. As soon as it rains, your lap times get slower. So this could mean this could be the grid for the race, unless you're out there now and could just complete a good lap here. And Callum's had his invalidated. Oh, the McLaren's gone. As I switched to Ryan there, I caught him as he spinned out of that corner just before the long DRS straight. And that McLaren is parked and wedged right into the barriers there with only 2 wheels attached. Disastrous time for him. Evans had his lap time validated. Defcon then is improving on his lap. No, he's 2.5 seconds slower on this lap than he was on the other one. What about Mazataf here? He comes on the last corner. The wet conditions are ruining people's laps here. And this could be the grid, you would think. I can't see anyone going out there now and improving their time on the wet tyres. The rain has come. It's turned really into a one-shot qualifying. You had to get your first lap absolutely bang on here, and Mad Max has done it. Luckily for Blumjump, who retired, he's got himself into second, and he should keep that second because I don't think anyone's going to improve if the rain carries on. So the Ferraris are in first and third here, which is going to be absolutely key right now for the constructors table. They are in third, but they're only 2 points behind the Aston Martin, who are leading, and the Aston Martin team are in second and seventh at the moment. Not the best qualifying for them. So a lot of people are retiring now. They know they ain't going to get a faster lap in. The rain stopping. It is raining, but it's not heavy rain. But it will be enough to put the inters on, you'd think. Very soon. The track is looking very greasy out there. Just see what Jackie's doing. He's on an out lap. See if he can get any sort of power down here. See if the rain taking effect. As we're in the grip on the track. And there's the evidence there that the track is getting too greasy. Jackie lights up the rear tyres at the end of sector 1 there, and it looks like qualifying is going to be done now. Yeah, no one's going to be improving on their times right now, you'd say. Let's have a look at Battle Mini. Yeah, Battle Mini is already a second down in that first sector. Struggling to get the power down. So he's not going to improve right now. Because he's struggling. That Hasse is weaving all the way around here. Ooh, he's struggling to keep that car on the track. And puts the power down again. He's got to be very careful on his throttles right now. The spray's kicking up now. Just comes in. This is where you lose your grip around this long right hander here, coming up to the DRS straight. It's half throttling it pretty much around that whole corner there. So will he improve his time? He was 7 seconds down, but even if he does improve, I don't think it's going to lift him that far up the grid now. He's definitely not going to improve it. And I think qualifying is done here with 7 minutes to go. But unless it stops raining now, I wouldn't see the track drying out in time. There's 2 people going out on the inters here. Sarah and Mr. J, and Mr. J has had an incident in the first sector. Coming out of them first 3 corners, he's lost his front wing. Disaster there for Mr. J and the Red Bull. And the Red Bulls could do some points today. They are bottom of the constructors. And that's going to be a disaster for him right now. So A. Riley, the championship leaders, currently in 4th for qualifying. Dunners, I don't think he's here this week. I can't see his name for the Aston Martin team. Mad Max is on pole, which is good news for him. Can he? He is 82 points behind the leader, A. Riley, in the championship. But it's 2 races to go. He can still mathematically win it. He's going to have to get a very good result today, and I hope A. Riley has a disaster. The Haas team then are going to be kicking themselves 17th and 20th at the moment. They are second in the constructors and they have struggled today. The biggest team here that have benefited is definitely going to be the Ferrari. They're split by an Aston Martin, with the other Aston Martin down in 9th place. Yeah, you would say they're going to struggle to get some to race the Ferraris. Yeah, the Ferraris though got their laps in early, didn't have no mistakes. I'd be very happy with a 1-3 start for the race. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna just sit there now in the pit because I don't think they are going to improve. Mr. J and Jackie can go out. They haven't set lap time yet. They can have a little personal race between each other. Well, I highly doubt they're going to improve their times right now. So for the first race and the sprint race, the 25%, Mad Max will be starting on pole. And if you win the sprint race, you will be starting in 10th, so the top 10 in the sprint race will get flipped round. So if you finish in 10th, you'll be qualified on pole for the main race. But you don't want to be throwing away the points, so that could, but you probably could see a good battle for that 10th place going on if you're a bit lower down the field at the moment. But there's still points on offer for the first race. As we're just watching Jackie here, just creeping around the track right now. He's got the power down, he's on the intermediate tyres. And he'll be wanting to qualify. Sorry about that, my controller died. So Mr. J and Jackie then are going to have a battle here for who's going to qualify 18th then. Williams versus Red Bull. As everyone else has retired, or he's just sitting in the pit right now. So we're watching Jackie now to see what time he can put in here. In the Williams car, it's right on board with him. No DRS. Yeah, see what speed he's going to hit coming down this back straight. 192 miles an hour, slams on the brakes here. Down to about 30 miles an hour. He's got to be very careful on the throttle there. Ooh, just about managing to keep the Williams under control there. It's very tricky conditions. He comes round that last corner. You can set a time of 1:46.7, 14 seconds slower than Mad Max on pole. So the track is a no-go right now. A. Riley's going out here, maybe just to get a feel for the conditions in that Red Bull. We will see. Watching A. Riley here, seeing what he can do. Looking around that last corner there, you can see he's struggling to get the power down here. As he comes through this first sector now, just creeping around. I'm just wanting to see if Mr. J can beat Jackie here for that P18. It's an interesting battle. Both of them didn't get a lap in on the dry tyres, which has affected their qualifying. So they're having like a mini battle here for 18th. Let's see if Jay can pip Jackie. The battle of the Jays. He comes on that last corner. And Mr. J couldn't beat Jackie there. Jackie's 3 seconds quicker than him there. And let's have a look at what A-Ride is doing here. And there you can see the conditions have absolutely deteriorated. He's 8 seconds off his 4th place qualifying time there. And qualifying is now over, lads. So I hope you've got your setups tuned in for the sprint race here. 25%. Remember, if you finish in the top 10, the results you will actually qualifying for the race, but you'll be swapped round. So if you qualify first, you will start 10th in the main race, and if you finish 10th in the sprint race, you'll be starting on pole. As everybody comes into the pits then, and that'll be qualifying over, guys. Unless Jackie and Jay are improving their times. They're the last 2 guys out there. And that's an impressive spin there by Jay. I thought he was going to keep it there and do some awesome drift. But now that Red Bull's gone round in a circle. As Jackie now comes. He should head into the pits here. He does indeed. So let's get ready for the sprint race, guys. Good luck to you all in there. Try and keep it clean. You don't want any mistakes in that sprint race here. You want to be trying your best to get into the top 10. Definitely. However, retirement could cost you. You could fall all the way down the field. It's not worth taking the risk if you're in the top 10 for a late move or a risky move to then have to be down the back for the feature race. And we're just waiting for Jackie's car to be rolled into the pit, and then we're off the way. Right then, guys, here we go. It's time to go racing. Good luck in this sprint race, guys. It's looking like we're going to have dry conditions. Wish you all the best of luck. As we now go around for the formation lap here. So this is going to be key race now, especially for the constructors, seeing how close it is. At the top of the 5 teams are in with a shot, but the top 3 teams were only split by 2 points. So it's key for the Aston Martin drivers, the Haas drivers and the Ferrari drivers to get some points on the table today. The Haas team had a terrible qualifying, you would have to say, down in 17th and 20th place. But the Ferraris got the 1st and 3rd here, with Blumchum in the Aston and Callum in 9th. Callum will be hoping to make his way through the field and try and get back up to the top here. And the Alpines now for Romeo's. They're trying to catch the guys at the top of the constructors. They've got to get some points as well. The Romeo's didn't really have the best qualifying either. The 15th and 16th right now. The Drivers' Championship battle. I don't think Dunners is racing today. So A. Riley then could extend his lead at the top with a good 2 results today in these 2 races. Mad Max though is qualified on pole. He'll be looking to at least close that gap down. But the midfield and the battle at the bottom right now is very tight, with 5th down to 10th split by 40 points. So 2 good results today. Could see you shooting up the Drivers' Championship table. As Mad Max now is bringing us round to end the formation lap. So we got 14 laps here. Remember, if you finish in the top 10, your finishing position will be flipped for a reverse grid of the top 10 finishers today. So we line up here. Mad Max lines up on pole. So we just wait for the back markers to filter around the last corner. They line up now. The Red Bull, Mr. J and Malky lines up. It's a good look, guys. Let's see some good, hard, clean racing today. As the engines rev. That's 3, 4, 5. And away we go then. And that was a very long lights out there. We've got people jostling for position already, and Joseph has had a fantastic getaway here. Joseph has gone from 3rd up to 1st here. He's demoted his team at 2nd. Oh! Disaster for the Aston Martin of Blumchum. It was definitely a bit of contact there, and Blumchum has been spun and he's down to 20th. Disaster for the Aston Martin team here. Blumchum's going to have to race his heart out to get back up the field here. Joseph though has took the lead and he's not holding back yet. Joseph's took the lead and he's already put in a 2.5 on his teammate here. As we come round, Mad Max in 2nd, Ben Harvey's in 3rd, Stokey's in 4th, Forsy's in 5th, Callum's in 6th, Drew's in 7th, Knight is in 8th, Ryan's in 9th, Battle Mini's in 10th, Guest in 11th, Angry Dutch is in 12th, Evers in 13th, Jackie's in 14th, Mazataf 15th, Malky in 16th, Jay in 17th, A. Riley's had a really disastrous start as well. He was 4th, he's now down in 17th. As we get a virtual safety car. So for Blumchum and A. Riley, they have had a not so good first lap here. And they're going to be wanting now to get their head down and try and make their way back through the field right now. The Ferraris are in dream world right now. Absolute dream world. So we've got virtual safety car. We've got 4 cars that have come into the pits here. Maybe they have trying to use this virtual safety car to save some time in the pits. What tyres are we going on to? They're going on to the medium tyre. So A. Riley should be able to get to the end on that tyre. His pit stop will be a lot quicker on the virtual safety car. So he'll make some time up there in the pits for when everyone else has to come into the pit. So the fastest that's gone to Joseph, a 1:41.9. Fantastic start from Joseph. He absolutely flew off the line there. And Defcon's got a drive through. He's been speeding under the safety car as it was ending as well. So Defcon's going to have a drive through here. In terms of who's gained the most positions on that first lap battle mini, it's gained 10 positions in the Haas and has put himself right up there into 7th. Biggest losers, A. Riley and Blumchum. Blumchum lost 17 spots on that first lap. Absolutely disastrous for him. Can he fight back there? Let's hope he can. As Joseph though is absolutely flying right now and is extending his lead. At the top, he's got it to 3.5 seconds after 2 laps here. And Ben Harvey's gone round the outside of the Ferrari there into turn 1. The Ferrari's fighting back right now. He's got the inside, but now the McLaren's going to have the inside. Can he try the cut back? He's not going to make it work here. And the McLaren of Ben Harvey is up to 2nd place here. That was a fantastic little battle going on between them two there. Kept it clean. That Ferrari though is all over the back of the McLaren now. He doesn't want to let him go. He will have DRS on this lap. Because Dave in the second of him. And Joseph's just running away with this one right now. He's 4 seconds to the good. And Mad Max, after a fantastic qualifying session, has swapped places with his teammate. He's gone from 1st to 3rd. But he's not out of it yet. He will have DRS on the McLaren. We'll follow this battle for 2nd place then. As they come around the corner before the DRS. Now he's got to stay within him. He's 7 tenths back. To make that DRS work, you want to be within about 6-7 tenths. So it's going to be close. It's like a DRS train here behind him. The top's from 3rd to 7th is quite close. And the DRS not really having much of an effect there. As Callum's having a good race in the Aston Martin. He's up to 4th. And he's now starting to close right onto the back of that Ferrari. See if he can catch him. He's got DRS open. The Ferrari's got DRS though as well on Ben Harvey. So Callum's DRS won't be having the effect that he would want it to have on Mad Max. Balls is in 5th. The Haas of Battle Minis in 6th. The Angry Dutch Guy is in 7th. Ever's in 8th, but Ever is 4 seconds behind 7th right now. As Joseph is nearly got up to 5 seconds off into the lead here. And then the gap from Ben Harvey down to 7th place is about 3 seconds. So 2nd to 7th is about 3 seconds between all them cars. They're quite tight up there. Most people start thinking about the undercut here maybe. It could be effective right now. I'm guessing 9th. Jackie's got himself up to 10 with Mr. J. About 10 seconds further back right now. Let's see how the championship leader's doing. The championship leader A. Riley is currently following that McLaren of Ryan round. He's going to be wanting to get past him as soon as possible. We don't want to be getting held up by him right now. We're wanting to get that move done right now. As Callum and Battle Mini are having a right little tussle here. It's going to go into the last corner. And they've gone for it. And the Haas has got past Callum here. Callum then is into 3rd. Battle Mini's into 2nd. But Ben Harvey, Wolsey and Mad Max all pitted then on this lap. And let's see where they're going to come re-emerge here. Mad Max seems to have lost a lot of time there compared to his rivals. So Wolsey's in and Wolsey's back out. And Ben Harvey's out as well. They lost a lot of time before that pit stopped them two. And they're going to re-emerge. So where's Ben going to come out? Ben's re-emerged back out in 12th. Where's Mad Max going to come? Mad Max going to be under pressure from the championship leader, and he's got past him. A. Riley round the outside of that Ferrari. He's made the undercut work there. He didn't have the best of opening laps there, did A. Riley. He's managed to get ahead of Mad Max right now. And Mad Max ain't going to be too impressed with that one. He's going to be trying to hunt down A. Riley. He's got fresher tyres. And Mad Max is already on the back of A-Riley here. A-Riley's going to have to do some good defensive manoeuvres here. This is the battle for 14th at the moment. So the top 7 still haven't pitted here. Was ever in 11th. Everyone else has made their one pit stop that they need to make. And Joseph's 8 seconds to the good here, and he's now pitting. So the race leader's coming into the pit now, and the Haas, and no one else is pitting. So Battle Mini's into the lead now. We inherit the lead. Angry Dutch Guy going to second. Callum will go into third. And let's see where the leader's going to emerge. The old leader. Let's see where he's going to come out. He's going to come out in a nice 6th place here, with a nice amount of track in front of him that's going to be empty and clean for him to attack into. So now it's just the top 5 that haven't pitted and Malky. So the battle then for the new lead is between Battle Mini and Angry Dutch Guy. 4 attempts separating these two right now. They still haven't pitted, and you'd think that will drop them down right now, as the other guys have pitted. A-Riley's managing to keep Max behind him right now. Plum Chum's got himself up to 15th, 2 seconds behind that battle there for 13th with A-Riley and Mad Max. And everyone else is pretty much split apart by about a second and a half here. And when are these two going to pit? And Angry Dutch Guy's gaining, he's gaining, but he's not close enough to go for a move for the lead there. It's Battle Mini there paying the dividends. So when is Battle Mini going to pit, and when's Angry Dutch Guy going to pit? And Battle Mini has pitted then, so Battle Mini into the pits. Angry Dutch Guy, Jackie and Guest all started on the medium tyre here, so they will be going a bit longer into this race, but they will be on the soft tyre at the end, and they'll be able to absolutely put the power down, you'd think, and maybe make up some positions towards the end of this race, as everyone else will be on the medium tyre. Ben Harvey's gone onto the hard tyre here. Not seen anyone think that would work, but Ben's going to try it on the hard tyre. And right now we've got Drew and Stogie and Ben all battling away here for 8th place. And that got a bit tight there between the Williams and the McLaren. And the McLaren's going for it now, as these guys are racing down to that braking point. Turn 4. And the McLaren's gone around the outside. They were side by side for the whole of Sector 1. But the McLaren's come out on top here ahead of Stogie. So fantastic there. Some fantastic battles going on up and down the field right now. And Joseph, who was the leader before the pit stops, is now finding himself behind Wolsey. And Wolsey's up into 3rd at the moment. So when Angry Dutch Guy and Jackie pit, Wolsey will be the new leader here. He has pitted. I'm pretty sure he's used both sets of tyres. So Joseph then's got to get past Battle Mini right now. He's got to clear that Haas. He's got to catch up and clear that Haas. And he was leading. He was 8 seconds ahead. Yeah, but he's lost the time somewhere. So, who's got the fastest lap as well, by the way? The fastest lap is Joseph's at the moment with a 1:35.4. So where's the closest? Jackie's still leading. So where's the closest battle then? It's going to be Wolsey and the Angry Dutch Guy right now. The Angry Dutch Guy got back out ahead of Battle Mini here, and he's going to be on the soft tyre, so he's going to be absolutely flying now, you'd think. Callum's down in 5th for the Aston Martin team. He's trying to stick with Battle Mini there in 4th. As Joseph's down in 6th. Yeah, he seems to have just lost his pace a little bit since the start of the race. He was absolutely flying. Oh, what happened there? Oh, yeah, flag. Oh, Wolsey has spun it. Wolsey has spun it then. He was running in a 5th place position, and he has spun it, and that's dropped him down to 11th. It's Avoiding now. He's up into 10th place right now. So as it stands with 6 laps to go, Jackie's winning. He's 3 seconds ahead of the Angry Dutch guy. Battle Mini's in 3rd. Callum's in 4th. Joseph's in 5th in the Ferrari. 6th is the McLaren of Ben Harvey. 7th is Drew. 8th is Sturgis. 9th is Matt Taff. And A. Riley is going for that 9th place now. He's going around the outside. He's had to take the outside line there, but he seems to have bagged 9th place here. And he's got that 9th place here from the Alfa Romeo. But the Alfa Romeo is fighting back now. Is he going to be? No. He's managed to keep him behind that. Now he's got Stogie in front of him. Can he try and get past him as well? As the Ferrari's early pace here seems to have left them, as Mad Max is down to 16th place right now. Blumchum's in 17th. He's had to make a 2nd pit stop here. So them do not have the best of races right now. Everybody though is all over the back of Stogie. Joseph is dropping back. That Ferrari was winning early here, and he's dropping like a stone right now. Follow Stogie. Oh, wait there. That Ferrari is a ghost. So has Joseph lost connection or something here? Yes, Joseph must have lost connection here. That is why that Ferrari is dropping through. He's left the session by the looks of it. As the battles up and down the field, but the closest ones for this 7th place here. There's 4 guys all battling for it. Stogie, Matterstaff, A. Riley, Joseph, but I don't think he's in the session. And Walls is just getting back onto the back of these guys now. Let's see what they can do. Is Matterstaff holding him up here? Matterstaff's though got past Stogie here. He's up to 7th. Let's see what he can do. The Angry Dutch Matt Guy is currently leading here. 3.5 seconds to the good over Battle Mini. Callum's having a nice race here. Got himself up to 3rd. So in terms of position change, the Angry Dutch Guy and Battle Mini both made up 15 odd places here. Jackie's made up 14 places to get himself up into 4th. Callum's in 3rd though. He's going to be attacking Battle Mini right now. It's within a second of him. That battle for 8th place is heating up again. As A. Riley now's going for the move. Ooh, that was close there by Wolsey. Wolsey's run wide. A. Riley's picked up a penalty. As they're coming to that last corner. Oh, A. Riley had to back out a little bit there, and that's now going to put him under a lot of pressure from Wolsey. The battle for 8th is really heating up here. They come round that first corner. And Wolsey then has gone down the inside of the Williams and has put himself up into 8th place here. So it's A. Riley that's really struggling to get past that Williams here of Stogie. He will be wanting to clear him as soon as possible right now. So we've got 4 laps of the sprint race to go. Angry Dutch Guy is increasing his lead at the top right now. Having a bit of fun up there. Callum's he's roughly averaging about 7/10 behind Battle Mini here. He just can't get close enough to make that DRS work for him here. Oh, Callum's got it. Callum's done him into that hairpin corner at the end of the DRS straight. Callum's found a way past Battle Mini. And Callum's in second, but Battle Mini's not going to give up this battle here for second. He had DRS, but he's not been able to get past him here. But he's all over the back of that Aston Martin here. He wants that second place back. And Battle Mini's going to battle him all the way here. Has he got an answer to get back past Callum? Let's have a look. No, he's just a bit further back, but if he can stay within that 5/10 range on Callum, he'll be in a good position when they have DRS on the end of this lap to try and regain that second place here as we're coming into the last 3 laps now. And this guy's winning. He will be starting in 10th as the top 10 will flip round as it be a reverse grid. Riley then has managed to get past that Williams here, and already he's put 2.5 seconds on him. That's how much he was holding him up here. Okay. And Jackie's in 8th. Riley's made up 2 places there. He's got past Jackie. I don't know if Jackie's a ghost right now, because that looked like a easy manoeuvre to make. Now can Riley make any sort of charge on Wolsey here in 6th with 2 laps to go? I'm just going to watch Jackie for a minute, because I think he's ghosting as well as Blumchump. He might be down in 18th, but he's set the fastest lap of the race so far. Ooh. What is going down here? So Jackie's definitely out of the session here. He is a ghost right now, and he's back in. Jackie has joined back into the session to find now that he's down in 9th place. Not what he would have wanted. Mazataf then is in 10th at the moment, and if he can hold on to this 10th here from his teammate Guest in 11th, he will be starting on pole for the feature race. Will his teammate try and get past him? Oh, his teammate lost a lot of time there. Did he have a bit of an incident there? He lost a load of time. So, Angry Dutch guy then starts the final lap. He's had a fantastic race so far. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes here on this last lap. He will take the full points here for the win in the sprint race. Battle Mini's in 2nd right now, and he's got back past Callum for that 2nd place here. Is there anything Callum can do on this last lap to try and steal that 2nd place back here? Ben Harvey is in 4th. Drew's in 5th. Wolsey's in 6th. A-Riley's in 7th. But A-Riley's all over the back of that Mercedes now of Wolsey. Can he try and make a move on this last lap? Oh, he's looking for it. A-Riley's showing his Alpine there. Looked like he's going to try and go around the outside there, but Wolsey put him off there. Some good racing here on this last lap between these guys. They are battling for 6th place, and A-Riley's got up to 6th then. Wolsey's dropped down to 7th. And can Callum do anything about the Haas then as we come into the last two corners? Oh, a bit of contact. Callum's gone around the outside of Battle Mini. They're going to be back side by side into the last corner. Callum pushes Mini right wide. And Callum gets second just ahead of Battle Mini. So Angry Dutch Guy wins. Callum's come second. Battle Mini's come third. Them two literally crossed the line side by side there. That's fantastic. Last few corner battle there from them two. Ben's got fourth. Drew's gonna come home in fifth. Avoidy's come home in sixth. Because of his penalty, Avoidy's dropped down to seventh, and Wolves' gone back up to sixth. Stogie's got eighth. Matataf has got ninth. Guest will get 10th place here, and we'll be start. So the two Alfa Romeos will be starting 1-2 in the next race here. Mad Max gets 11th, Joseph gets 12th, Era gets 13th, Mulkey gets 14th, Jackie's going to get 15th, then Ryan 16th, and then Blumchon's going to have a race to forget here in 17th, but he will get the fastest lap though, as some consolation. Jeff Khan's got 18th, Mr. Jade's got 19th, and Niter's got 20th here. So then guys, we'll be on to the sprint race, the feature race now, and it will be the Alfa Romeos of Guest Mazataf will be starting first and second, Stogie will be starting third, Avoidy will be starting fourth, just as he did at the start of this race. Wolsey will be starting fifth, Drew will be sixth, Ben Harvey will be seventh, Battle Mini will be eighth, Callum will be ninth, and Angry Dutch Guy will be starting in 10th.